listening to the Carefree Black Girl podcast, where we discuss everything carefree, black, and girl. Hey, y'all.
Hey. What's up,
Long
girl?
time no see, gang.
Right.
What up?
It's been a minute, kind of.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing great. I'm feeling lovely.
Ooh,
Very good on this,
lovely.
on this fine day.
Okay,
That's
I
nice.
feel like everybody should have an adjective. Candy, how you feeling today? What's your adjective?
Mad.
And that's okay.
My phone, man. My phone. I'm really upset about my phone, man.
Okay, tell the people what happened.
My phone. So long story short, I was at the gym. My phone cracked on Monday. Went to a concert on Wednesday, and it was raining. And unfortunately, my phone got, hit with a little rain because it was raining.
The irony.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like real cute. Okay, so I'm on a mission to try to get my phone fixed because Apple or Best Buy can't do it because got a little water damage. So
They love
if
not
you've been
covering
trying
water.
to, reach me, I ain't ignoring you. Well, some of y'all I might be ignoring, but some of y'all I might not be.
And when I get this new number, bitch, don't expect it.
Right.
Don't expect that.
But nah, other than that though, we gonna try to move through it. But I am a little upset about that. I ain't gonna hold you. But we here, baby.
We here.
How about y'all though? Y'all good? So I'm gonna feed off y'all energy. Hey y'all.
Hey, girl.
I think my adjective for today. How am I feeling? That's a great question.
feeling?
I don't think I've asked myself all day.
Yeah, we would like to know.
Let me figure it out.
We would really like to know.
I'm a little tired.
I can feel that.
I'm a little tired, honestly, but I mean, not tired to the point of fatigue. I'm kind of like happy to be tired.
Got it.
Yeah, that means I've been working on
You've been
something. That
working
means that I've
hard.
been, working my little move or whatnot.
I
So
mean-
I am a little tired, but I mean that's fine too because I get to be here with you guys.
Yes, girl.
So y'all make me feel not tired because y'all like a Britney.
Aww, see you talking to us.
Hey, right.
Keke, what's your
You just stole mine, low key, because I was gonna say tired. Like I went out last night,
Party girl.
She said she's still outside.
said I'm
Very-
lit. Yeah.
She's been outside
That's
since.
but I do think I am gonna stop being outside because like Tequila and me have just been together way too many days. I feel like the amount of times I have been drunk this week is kind of embarrassing.
I mean, that's the
It's
life.
bad.
That's the life, baby.
I know it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I love
College.
Tequila.
bad.
She
It's
loves
bad.
me. But I don't know. I feel like I want to take a little break. But I do think that everything is kind of starting. The semester starts next week. So everything is kind of just starting. So it's just like, oh my gosh, it's exhausting.
time.
But it's fulfilling and it's rewarding at the end of the day. So.
That's good.
Period. Rewarding. We want to feel full.
That's
Exactly.
it.
And you need a shot. You
You
deserve
need
a
to
shot
feel
after all
full.
of this.
Feel me?
Exactly.
What about you, Nika?
Well, I'm actually feeling very relieved. Like,
Your adjective was lovely.
I'm lovely, but I'm relieved.
Woman.
I feel like the start of this month was very rough for me. So, like, I really had to sit down with myself and just kind of evaluate some things. And I think now that it's just kind of getting back together. And now I kind of have a game plan. So I just feel very relieved that I kind of got over that hump. So I'm very happy and feeling lovely after that. But yes,
We
I'm
love
very
that.
much relieved.
Yeah.
Like,
We love
I was
that. We
stressed.
love
I was
that.
so stressed
Won't
out.
do it.
But it's good now. It's good now.
We got a nice little spectrum over here.
Right.
We feel it out. Let us know how y'all feeling once y'all listen to this. And also, we mentioned being outside, although she's going inside. We was outside last episode, so make sure y'all go check that out.
Yes, please.
It was a lit one.
It was a good
lit
one. You know what I'm saying?
Tequila may or may not have been present at that
I'm
recording.
just saying.
Watch the documentary to find out. Okay.
Literally.
Netflix.
No kizzy. Oh, you know who documentary gonna be good though? Who? You know. Our carefree black
Carefree
girl of the
Black
week.
Girl, listen.
Carefree black girl of the week.
Can we all hail the queen?
Yes, we can.
Miss Serena Williams.
The
Listen,
one and not the two.
Not the two.
The one and not the two.
Never
The big
the two.
one. The big one.
No,
Never
literally.
the little one.
Like, listen, she's definitely our carefree black girl of the week. Our girl is transitioning, so she doesn't like the word. The R word, retiring. And I think that it's honorable. I think she's going out on her terms. And on high terms too. Like she literally can literally arguably the best athlete. You know what I'm saying?
And the stats to back it up.
Like, and I'm gonna go ahead and say she is.
Period.
And we can argue about it. What's up?
Yeah.
But you know, and she graced the cover of Vogue, and she gave you know, her story on why she's kind of entering that phase of her life. And I do just want to mention something because I thought it was interesting. And it's something that women always have to kind of deal with, right? Right. So she said, believe me, I never wanted to have chose between tennis and a family. And I don't think it's fair. If I were a guy, I wouldn't be writing this because I'd be out there playing and winning while my wife was doing the physical labor of expanding our family. And you can obviously read more of that. But I thought that was deep. I thought that was real. I thought that was something to consider. And I thought that was something to mention. So, you know.
Yeah.
We feel for you, and although, you know, those are the terms, and that's how kind of society has set us up.
Yes.
You still that girl, you still that big B.
girl.
You know what I mean? And you're the greatest, and we salute you here at Carefree Black Girl. So you're our Carefree Black Girl of the Week, baby.
Yes,
girl.
let's do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to September
41.
Yes,
Yes,
that's a big girl.
41. She's still young, man.
I just really want y'all to understand the September
September
Vogue. The September Vogue is the big boy Vogue.
What's that's the big boy?
Let me tell you,
It starts
September?
the fall season, and it's like the one that really makes all the major announcements.
Got it.
September.
See, I don't know that.
And
I don't
all
be
the
knowing
major
that.
magazines, pretty much, that's their big one. So it's
that's
a
dope.
huge deal.
And she was serving looks.
Look,
So-
she always looks so great. Like no
Scrump.
matter, no matter.
Yes, girl.
Scrump.
Is that girl?
She is that girl. And speaking of girl. Girl. We got some real shit to get into. Okay? We do got some real shit to get into because, you know, I'm tired of holding my tongue. I really feel like I need to get it off my chest.
Yes, let's talk about it.
Talk about it, girl.
Y'all want to talk about it?
Talk about it, girl.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Nope.
The way y'all did nope on the interwebs, not on my clock. No, not on my watch.
Good.
Not on my watch. I liked no.
Same.
Really?
Oh, listen, here's the thing. I really want us to get, and this will probably not be the last time that I say this on this show, but I really want us to get over the judging something as soon as it comes out.
Yes.
I'm tired of the album reviews 30 minutes at 12:30. The shit just dropped at 12. I'm tired of y'all, like a movie like Nope, you really do have to digest it even more than once to really have a strong opinion about it for real.
Right.
I've only seen it once and like I know enough to know that I like it, but I don't like I know there's some stuff that I missed.
Right, of
because
course.
of just like, this is unlike any movie we have ever seen before. And
Wow.
as people who love creative, love being, we're creative, we're artsy girls, we're this, we're that.
Artsy-fartsy.
Every time something is out of the norm, or maybe not in the way, packaged in the way that you are used to, it's instantly dubbed. And why is that? Let's talk about track records. I know this is Carefree Black Girl, but Jordan Peele, that Carefree Black man, he has not missed.
3 for
He has
3.
not missed. And I'm talking about back to Key and Peele. I'm talking about back to writing credits on your favorite comedy shows. I'm talking about from there. So to see somebody work their way up to be this big box office smashing, how much did it make?
100 mil?
$100 million.
That's $100 million.
That's big.
Think of $100 bill,
Starring a
and
Carefree
every
Black
dollar is $1 million.
Listen, starring a Carefree Black Girl.
Let me borrow
Like, listen, I didn't see it. I only didn't see it because I didn't have a date, and I didn't want to go see that by myself. Like, I usually go see movies by myself.
Right.
I didn't have a date. I want somebody.
I would
to
say
talk-
I went with a platonic friend, and it was giving very much I want to cuddle. So it is a cuddler. It is a cuddler.
See, nah, because I fall asleep. Like, I have to go to the movies before a certain time. Because if we leave back,
Come on, Auntie.
I'm falling asleep.
Auntie,
Well, I mean, I'm
please.
just saying.
I almost fell asleep though. Me and my homegirl went to lunch before we went to see the movie. We went to Tacos and Tequila. We already had this conversation.
We already know.
And
Girl.
afterwards, like, we was in the movie and I was just, she actually fell asleep. Like, I had to tap her. But me, I was like, I'm trying so hard to keep my eyes open. But it's not because it's a bad movie.
Of course.
Okay.
It has so many layers.
Yes, it's very, very good. And even off of like just watching it for the first time, I was like, oh, this is really good. Like I just kept telling her like that movie was so good.
How did Keke do in it?
10 out of 10. Keke carried to me. Like
what was her role?
Excellent.
So she was basically the main character, which I guess technically is the brother. She was the sister.
Okay.
And so she kind of carried because she brought her personality, like that Keke Palmer
Gotta
personality,
love it.
while you have
Gotta
Daniel, who's just super like, I don't know, like just chill and just so cool, and he don't have to do too much or say too much, but he's like that stern brother, and she's just like the loud party one, like all these super fun prints and colors, and I don't know, I
Very
think that
vibrant.
Keke really did what she needed to do. I think that I don't want to say like this is her breakout or anything like that,
Right.
because she's Keke Palmer, like she's been Keke Palmer for years now, but I think that this movie really, she was the star.
That was
to
the
me.
star.
Like,
I love
That's
that
been
for
the
her.
conversation as of late, that she's really the standout star in this role.
yes.
So
And I think she went into it knowing like, all right,
This is my.
I'm finna show niggas. I'm finna show niggas.
And I'm proud of that, and I'm happy for that, because that's gonna open up more, you know what I mean, doors for her, and hopefully, because she's been that teenage. I think we always like kind of like always go back to her younger years. Not that she hasn't had other stuff, right? But like now that we're older, it's like give us more. Like we want to see more of Keke. Like I want to see Issa give Keke a show or something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I want Keke in our face. She's entertaining. She's genuine. Like she's really that girl. So like I'm happy to hear that. And now I might just gotta go see it dolo. Like you know what I'm saying?
I'll probably watch it tomorrow.
Maybe Mika and Candy go together. Go together.
Yes.
Wait, Carefree Black Girl Day.
Come on.
I'm not mad at it, but y'all see all this nice shit we just said about Nope. Like, go see it for yourself.
But
Please
a big
form your
takeaway,
own opinion.
a big takeaway, monkeys. Terrifying creatures.
Oh,
terrifying.
Wow.
I always felt like, because monkeys really can like
No,
get
they-
at you. Like Charlotte Nash, this lady like got her face just like,
oh yeah, no,
blown
I'm
off.
scared of them. I want
Baby,
no parts.
after this movie, we're
Yeah.
not going to the zoo. I don't
We're not going to the zoo.
No, cause no, like, and I'm curious to figure out like what the monkey like, cause you know he always has animals in his films, like
His
rabbits
production
and
company
the
is
deer
MonkeyPaw, if I'm not mistaken. That's the
Yeah.
name of his production.
But I
company.
they always tie
So-
in somehow. Like I forget how the rabbits tied in, but it was something about lab projects and the deer, and so I wonder how like the monkey ties into like the theme of this movie, which is supposed to be like just the fact that we're always on our phones and we're looking for a spectacle and all that jazz. That's supposed to be the backstory. And
There's
the,
a lot of
the
layers
big picture behind it.
Got
It
it.
So I
gets-
wonder how
it
the
gets
monkey
deep.
gets into that.
It gets deep. It gets
I don't
deep.
know, but keep the monkeys away from me, please.
Well,
Please.
go see it. Let us know what y'all think, man.
Yes.
Please,
sure.
please, and let me know if I'm tripping. Because sometimes I do be tripping. Let me know.
I mean,
But-
I saw some people say that I saw a lot of people. I can't even say some
Right.
people. I saw a lot of people say that they liked it. I think it maybe just comes down to, do you like sci-fi? Do you not like sci-fi? Like,
Can a
you know what I
movie
mean?
survive
Yeah.
without it being about 12 years a slave?
Yeah,
Can
I
last?
know.
especially
like,
a black
black-
film.
Like, we got to see another side of it. And that's something that, I mean, hate it or love it, you got to appreciate.
Yeah.
We're so fucking, like, immune to the shit that we're getting. Like, we're really
used
being
to that.
fed.
People love
We're
violence.
constantly being fed violence, constantly being fed, like, extreme images that we should not be getting fed, and we're getting numb to it. So kind of like how the first responders were with the whole Kobe Bryant thing. Have y'all heard about that?
Yes.
So Vanessa Bryant, Kobe Bryant's widow, and high school lover, sweetheart. Of course, they've been in it for a minute. She is suing LA. As she should, for negligence, because the first responders, the people who were on the scene at the tragic helicopter crash, were there and like taking pictures. Honestly,
It was a police officer.
taking
It was a
pictures
police officer.
of the bodies, the police officers. First, LA, and them, their people over there, they've been shady for a minute.
Yeah.
They're LAPD. It's always something with them. Am I tripping? OJ? No.
Wow.
Nah, but for real, no. It's always something with them. So, like, can I say that I was surprised when I heard the news that there was some jackass on the scene that took a picture? No.
I genuinely was, yo.
Really?
Yes.
Yo, because I just feel like it's Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
If any person in LA is going to be shown some respect in a tragic incident like that, how dare you? In the way that today they was in court. Well, the day that we're recording this, they was in court, and the dude basically said that that's something that's normal in practice. So when he did it, he didn't see anything wrong with it. And I'm like, so going back to what you're saying is just like, it is absolutely disgusting and it's wild, but I was genuinely shocked. I'm like, thank God we've never seen it. I don't ever want those pictures to ever come out because they should have never been taken in the first place. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. I genuinely was like, they did it. No way. Like,
yeah, this.
Off limits.
Yeah.
Like,
This whole experience for Vanessa Bryant is just really traumatic because she found out, for one, through TMZ. So that's also strike one right there. And I mean, they're trying to argue that because they're the EMTs and whatnot, they had the right to take these photos. But I think the issue is like just the irresponsibility in the photos getting out in some sort of way, and like people actually saying they saw it, and the fact that she has to go back to court and relive these moments. Like, it's really, really a traumatic experience, and I just feel so sad that she just cannot be at peace right now. Like, when did that happen? Like, maybe 2-3 years ago? Like, we're still, like, she still have to deal with this, and it's not just her husband, it's her daughter, like, her child. So I just really, like, my heart really goes out to the whole family because, like, they probably could never get peace.
oh
like,
my goodness, that's a
People
traumatic
are
experience.
weird. Like, you're so odd for you to take a picture of a young girl in her father's dead body. Like, you're odd. Not to mention the other people.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, because you
Condolences
know
to
they
the family.
they weren't doing it because it's their job. They were doing it because it was
literally,
Kobe, and they want to have that.
The
Like,
picture around at the bar. Like, that's not your job.
A trophy.
That's you
That's
trying
disgusting.
to look what I did today at work. You think that you're cool? You're lame.
So the intention,
And it got out that someone was trying to sell the picture.
Of course.
Number, like,
So were you
strike two,
doing
like,
it for
that's
your
the main
job,
thing.
or were you doing it to sell it to a media outlet?
So you get some
What was it?
And you know that's LA culture, paparazzi. Like,
It's just so lame to me. Like, I feel like certain things have to be respected.
Yes.
Certain stuff you just don't do. I don't understand what your logic would be to even take the picture of the dead body, but that's your job. Okay. Whatever. But for you to take that in your own personal time and kiki about it, I don't get what you got out of that. Like, I don't know what where was your brain at this point?
so that's definitely where they're wrong, and they should be charged and held
For
accountable.
Sure. However that's illegal, put it all on there.
Yeah, no,
Vanessa Bryant is a strong woman.
No,
I
we
will
have
say
to
that.
give
and
it
she
to
does-
her.
And it sucks that she has to be strong in this sentence, but or in this instance. But she just, all of my respect, all of my love, all of my care goes to Vanessa Bryant, because
I would have been in jail.
I don't know how
blown all that
she do your high school love, like,
And your child,
bro.
And it's Kobe at that.
Do y'all
Like,
remember where y'all were when y'all heard the news of Kobe?
I was literally at my cousin's birthday party, and I was just sitting there, and I was like scrolling. I was like, Kobe just died, and it's all my male cousins and stuff. I was like, y'all, Kobe just died. Like, it was crazy, and it was my cousin's birthday. We were supposed to be celebrating and like having a good time. I just didn't know what I was. Just
Run
like,
the mood.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That shit fucked up my week.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa.
I found out via Twitter. I'm a little thugged out right now, so I don't remember exactly where I was, but I remember just scrolling and reading it, and I was like, nah, no way. Like, this gotta be fake. And then, you know, unfortunately, the news just started unfolding, and you know,
So
it was
surreal.
just, So again, man, just love and condolences, man, and I hope that she's always surrounded by as much love as possible, because you know she's gonna need it, and she deserves it, man.
Yep.
And please don't make her like a trauma person like y'all did Lauren London. Like, please don't. Please.
She has a life to live and she has kids to live for. That should not
Thank
have
you.
to be 100% tied into that. And speaking of people or women who have lives to live that are being taken away from them in front of our eyes, WNBA star Britney Griner has been officially sentenced. So she's been waiting. She's been in Russia for months now. But just recently she has been officially sentenced to 9.5 years in a Russian prison
9 years
for THC oils.
That's insane.
So obviously they're giving her this harsh treatment or this harsh charge because the swap. They want to do the swap.
Yeah.
Man, even deeper than wanting to do the swap, we could have no cards. They doing it because she's black. They're doing it because she's a woman. They're doing it because she's gay. They're doing
all the
it.
things.
They're doing it because in Russia she is an embodiment of everything that they hate. Like she's a figure of like the Western way. Oh, this American girl thinks that she's gonna come over here and be rowdy with a THC pen, you know, so like they're trying to, and you know, our relationship with Russia right now been on rocks. It's been on rocks. So they really was waiting for any chance that they could, and they're really milking it. No Moscow Mule.
No,
They're trying to make an example out of her.
It's nasty. They're using her as a political pawn piece. I think it's interesting that her having a doctor's note really didn't play any type of factor in anything.
When I heard that, I thought that was gonna be the piece.
I thought that like shave a little something off, like you know what I'm saying, like. And unfortunately it was just like, so like, you know what I mean? And of course, you know, it goes back to the things that you were just talking about, you know, maybe if she wasn't a queer woman, or maybe if she wasn't a WNBA star and she was something else, like she might get some, you know, some leniency, but unfortunately there was none, and that's crazy. And I'm really like concerned and wondering what's gonna happen next. Like I'm just hoping that she's in like as decent as conditions as she can be. They want to swap her for the merchant
of death
in the middle of war.
Man,
so for this much THC, you want to swap me for the merchant of death?
Like, no way. Anybody who has the name Merchant of Death, like, please. But 25 years for the world's worst weapons in the worst conflicts. What do y'all think? Like, is this a good swap? Are we?
I'm nervous.
I'm so torn.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so torn. I want her to come home. I feel like, but I don't know like what the conditions are, but I feel like I want her to come home.
Yeah.
What if that swap triggers the biggest domino effect?
No, literally.
Like,
I mean, that's a fair question, and that's something to consider. You know what I mean? I feel like we don't got nobody else we can trade for. Like, y'all don't got nobody else on the team.
Would you sit for 9 years if you knew that sitting for 9 years would save the world?
I'm not gonna hold you. I thug it out. Because honestly, I'm gonna try to. I'm a fighter. At that point, now y'all got me fucked up, and I'm about to put up a fight and see how I can get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I'm gonna try to. Mika, like wow. Because at the end of the day, I have to take accountability. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, on one hand, yes, I understand the greater good, but this is America. Do we really love America that much,
bro? I'm talking about the world. I'm talking about if this nigga get out, he is going to give some big old bombs. We don't know the names of the bombs, but big old bombs.
I'm searching. I'm like, nah, y'all can trade me for this motherfucker right here. We can do this, that, and the third. I'm doing some research.
Not you think they gonna let you pick who you gonna trade?
You're goddamn right.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Oh my God, this is so crazy.
Overqualified. This motherfucker is who I should swap for. Y'all tripping.
Literally.
USA, do something about that. Get this nigga here. Okay. I'm gonna try to find my way.
I don't even do jail. Put me in jail, prison. No, thank you. I would have to thug that out because literally, like, this man is so fucking dangerous. Like, I don't know if I can get. I want Britney Griner to come home as well.
Bad.
I think that. I don't know. I just don't think that it's smart. I don't think that it's conducive as a whole. I think that as a black woman in America, nothing more Nothing more will make me happy than for Britney Griner to be home. But if that means like the danger that we could potentially be in, giving Russia like their biggest weapon with the biggest weapons
at this time of all time,
I don't think that's gonna give.
It's very much premeditated.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very much. I'm gonna get the most famous person, most famous American that's in Russia right now. It just happened to be Britney Griner. Thug was already in jail.
No, literally.
So that was like, well, shit. I'm gonna get her, and we gon' I just so happen to need the Merchant of Death. Oh, look at this.
Yikes.
We have a little coincidence here. Maybe we can do a swap. No.
And I wonder if Biden is actually really, really considering this, because I really feel
Biden is sleep.
Biden is full of shit. We know the government is full of shit. We already know these things, but he keeps saying like he really wants to do this, and they keep saying he's really considering it and all this. And I wonder if he's just doing this just to like make the Negroes happy. And in reality, he's not doing this. Like, it's not happening.
They probably give it to her at the end of every briefing. They'll be like, so, Mr. President, how are you feeling about the Britney Griner? Have you had a thought about it?
So
I'm still thinking.
We did
and then that's him delegating.
Literally, we did everything.
Honestly,
that we
probably won't hear
could,
nothing until November.
But no, when you be the biggest, most littest motherfucker, if you served them 9 years, we gotta throw the biggest Britney Griner welcome home party. I'm telling you, I'm outside. I'm at
smoking
the red
that
light,
Britney Griner pack.
Respectfully.
Like, boy, I might buy me a.
Nah, cause y'all are getting me out of here before 9 years. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm not doing all 9, and I got faith in that.
Look, Candy is standing 10 times.
I'm gonna do a solid year,
like,
maybe.
All 9.
But I wonder, do they do that? Like, can you get out on
good behavior? Boy,
don't
you can't. It ain't no such thing as good behavior. You already on your best behavior in a Russian prison. You see, she wearing her own shit. That's your. They probably got tea time and shit in there.
Man, Esco did 56 nights.
I could
bring
do 5.
Britney Griner
Ain't no
home.
56 nights. Bring her
Free
home.
Britney till it's back.
No, let me tell you, the clubs are gonna be lit.
No, literally.
The straps are gonna be sold out from here to the Mississippi.
Free Britney bottles on Britney.
Boy, big bus amigos.
Literally. Britney home bag.
Okay.
$300
deli on section.
Britney, okay, free Britney.
Hookah free till 12. Like,
free Britney.
What are you
going
talking
up.
about?
The merch, it's gonna be crazy.
Relax.
What if Britney Griner serves these 9 years and comes out more famous than she's ever been?
She's gonna have.
Let's pray for a positive outcome. For sure.
That is either way. It's gonna be positive.
Let's just pray for a positive outcome.
For sure.
We definitely. Bottom line is we want her to come home.
Under what circumstances?
Bring her up, but
That's
we're
the
not.
question.
Come on now, don't.
What are
don't
the
play with
sacrifices that
us.
we're?
But see, black women always have to be like the pawn.
Yeah,
black women are always the pawn, and we've seen it come up time and time again, especially with this new news that we've heard about the Breonna Taylor case.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that'll make you reconsider everything, y'all.
That shit made me mad, bro.
That info was crazy.
So please. So basically, the news is that we found out the why. Everybody was like, none of this is making sense. None of this adds up. And they try to treat us like we was crazy. But now it does add up. They made up a search warrant or made up this, reason to kick down her door and murder her in cold blood so that they can put the house on the market for $1.
Literally.
Long story short.
So not only is racism beating our ass, not only is sexism beating our ass, gentrification getting some licks in too. Like, it's for a life for a house.
$1
For
house.
$1, literally. And then for y'all to come together after like shit started to hit the fan and y'all came together to congregate to figure out, what's the story we're gonna tell?
Exactly.
You're going to hell or jail. Either one.
Both.
Probably both.
No,
honestly.
Summer Walker.
But that's
you're going
sickening.
to hell, or you're going to jail.
Like, that's actually sickening for you to lie on a warrant just so that you could search somebody's house.
Think about how much stuff if we learn about this one case, think about how many cases.
So that's what I'm over here thinking about, right? Like, how often you think that happens, and this is just one of them times they got caught and some shit went wrong.
Literally.
Like, that's disgusting. I'm happy that these people are being held accountable, though. You know,
finally,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
the whole thing is fucked.
It's been corrupt from the top
But
down.
yeah,
that's literally what I was about to say. Like, every part of it is fucked. Like, starting from the beginning of why they even went to her house, we're finding out about this Warren and them lying and saying she had packages, or her baby daddy or whoever it was that they were trying to get had packages at her house.
Drugs,
to the way that they went into her home. Like, there's literally shooting, the bullets were coming back to them and they thought she was shooting at them. Like, there's a whole video explaining. I want to say it's like the New York Times. Yeah, like, they put out a whole video explaining how everything went down and like with diagrams and everything. If you look at it, it's like, what the fuck were y'all doing? Like,
it was
zero
thought out.
sense.
Listen, like, it was nasty work, very like
terrible.
Yeah, conspicuous. And like,
come on, big words.
Like, because it was nasty work. Like, and like, this young lady didn't deserve that. And it's sickening that Black women just keep getting, you know what I mean?
To the back.
Yeah, keep getting used like this. Like, look at how many women we just talked about in a row. You know what I'm saying? Experiencing something like it's crazy. And I don't know. I'm happy that she is getting some justice. I know that was one of the hashtags. But again, like, it's just, I don't know what else to say, but that's just nasty work, and like, y'all going to hell, like,
big hell,
respectfully,
big hell.
And I hope that doesn't continue in other areas, because we do see, like you said, Shay, we do continue to see gentrification.
There we go.
Let me get it out, because it was beating my ass. We continue to see gentrification, and Atlanta is an area with high displacement, and I mean, we see now, like, they're trying to build like little homes or small homes in Atlanta. They're trying to build like portable homes, and they're just trying to, I guess, deal with the crisis and home insecurity and stuff like that. And what if they see this and say, this is interesting.
Man, this shit copy and
build a
paste.
development project.
Kentucky was the first niggas to think of Kentucky, not the first niggas to think of shit, but chicken.
But if shit happened in Atlanta, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah, no, I feel like the shit has been happening in Atlanta.
No, definitely.
And just in different ways, or in ways that we kind of are numb to now. Atlanta is the putting lipstick on a pig ass city. No, and what I mean by that is just that a lot of shit goes on right in front of our eyes. The dirt is right in front of our eyes. For us to be a city and be so high on the charts as far as human trafficking and, you know, like getting bitches snatched up and stuff, and for us not to see it in our everyday life, it means it's hiding in plain sight. It's right in our fucking faces. So if they're doing that with trafficking human bodies, you think they're not trying to get these niggas out the way so that we can have more Super Bowls? Yeah. You see how they was acting about the Super Bowls. Your granny can tell you how they was acting about the Olympics. Do not get me started.
Listen. Yeah, so again, justice for Breonna Taylor.
Yes.
Continue to get justice, and R.I.P. baby girl.
Yes. We love you, girlie. Sending you all the love in your family.
But why, as like Black people, our voices never matter? Or like in the instance of even the Breonna Taylor case of like, they were immediately speaking out about this is not that, this is not that.
You're right.
And it kind of fell on deaf ears until it didn't, until we had a reaction to it. But you know, it kind of fell on deaf ears. But when a white woman has something to say, it's taken as fact most times. You know, 9 times out of 10, 9.5, no BG. But in the case, I say that to say the whole, what's her name? What that girl name?
Carolyn Bryant.
That lady. Tired, plain ass name. Plain ass.
I really don't even want to say her name.
I didn't even want to say
that girl.
That girl, when she said that Emmett Till, a young boy visiting from Chicago in Mississippi with a stuttering or speech problem, had whistled at her, man, that was enough to get him at the bottom of a river.
Man.
That alone. And that's just an example of a case that went nationwide. Imagine in that time, the shit, all it took. We all seen To Kill a Mockingbird. We was in the middle school classes. We all seen To Kill a Mockingbird and how it go.
Listen.
What do y'all feel about that whole case, or how it's, you know, resurfacing as she's chilling. Carolyn is chilling. That's the whole point.
Honestly, I feel she should be held accountable for it. Doesn't matter how old she is. She knew she was telling a lie. And the fact that she even got away with it is because just the era that they were in the 50s is that they felt it was more important for her to be a mother of her children than even give her this warrant. They said they didn't want to bother her because she has 2 kids. So another woman had to bury her child because of that lie. And she totally should be held responsible because it is like a ripple effect, and we still feel the effects of this. Like we, even us, like, and it even goes to prove how just it's not that far removed. Like she's alive
and well,
and why
like
is she not?
Wow, it's crazy.
What's the? I want to know why she can't be like. You know what I mean?
Because they waste no time taking Bill Cosby down.
No. Did somebody else just get charged recently? Like
for some shit that happened way back when?
I'm not bugging, right?
Yeah.
So again, it goes back to what you were saying about black women and a white woman's word. It's like, and she said
yeah, when the white women said Bill Cosby put that, they didn't waste no time getting his ass out of there. That boy blind, he can't walk. That boy balding. They put that hoe in jail.
Put his black ass back in.
They put him in the jail.
Please.
Listen, so
but I don't know. I'm on the fence about it because I feel like it might be. While I do think that she should be held accountable for the things that she's done, the fact that she can put out a memoir and write about this situation as if like this is some like if she was in the fucking Olympics or if
that's
like
what she's doing?
she wrote one already in 2008.
So,
like this woman has been profiting off of this story. Like this is her claim to fame.
And
it's like,
she should be held accountable.
That's
all
what
that money needs to go into some reparations.
She needs to pay the family.
What I don't want to happen is because I feel like first of all the lady's 90 years old, so she's probably not going to be alive much long to even serve the amount of years that she needs to be in. And I feel like where we are right now, they're going to just use this as a way of like, just so y'all know, we're here. Black Lives Matter. We're here for the black people. And it's not going to actually be because the government actually wants to put through real change. Like, it's going to feel performative for me. I would much rather see some sort of, like, legislation or something actually, like, tangibly be done to, you know, in his legacy and not about this fuck ass lady. I don't want to see shit about this lady because if she is put on trial, there's going to be hella coverage. We're going to see this bitch every day on CNN. I don't want to see this lady's face. Give me some sort of bill, some sort of law, some sort of something in Emmett Till's name. That's what you could do for me. I don't give a fuck about this white lady. Respectfully.
I agree with you. I definitely think that there should be something done on behalf of Emmett Till.
Yes.
I do think for the history books and for just history alone, if this lady done committed, if she already knows that she came out and said it for the history books, she might
needs to be on
don't
wax.
do jail, whatever, but she needs to be charged and found guilty of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's my
we need
biggest
closure
thing.
to the story.
Yeah, we
exactly.
need that.
She
I don't
needs
think
to be
you
charged.
you know what I mean? Like and again, coupled with what you said, like in addition to that, that needs to happen as well. And that's how you respect his legacy, and that's how you honor that young boy, because he didn't deserve that. And again, why does this lady get to profit off of something bogus that she did, and the family has to deal with all of these other things? So, you know, I think just for
the state at least needs to pay the family.
So you know what I'm saying?
Somebody.
Like that's bogus as hell. So
all their kids need to go to school for free. Something. But it's so wild.
And do something in honor of this, you know what I mean? This kid's name. So
I'm just tired of performative ass shit. Like, if it's not gonna be real, if you're not actually doing something to like affect our current lives as black people, to move us forward in terms of black liberation and just do better for black people, then you can keep it. Like I guess that part of that is her taking accountability, her going to jail,
them holding her accountable. You know what I'm saying? And recognizing like this actually happened, it was false, and she might not have, maybe she does a 1 hour community service or some bogus shit, right? Yeah. But like she has to be found guilty.
I want her working.
You know what I'm saying?
I want her at work.
Put her in the dirtiest. You gotta fill every exit.
Pothole on the east side. I want her in them trenches, boy.
I want her to go to the dirtiest exit off the nastiest highway with all the litter and dog shit. That's what I want her. Pick out there
Them
with bare
balls in it.
hands.
Wow.
That's what I want. Or I want her ass to wear.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want an
You
ankle
go to
bracelet.
jail.
She's too old.
Yeah,
She's
don't
not
go
going
to
nowhere
jail.
anyway.
Be found
fucking
guilty
done.
and do some work. You know what I'm saying?
100,000
It's not
hours.
making
of
All her
money.
checks need to be to their bank account.
Exactly.
Cut the check.
She don't need no
Carolyn.
disability.
Cut the check. Without money, I don't budge. What's the budget? Without money, I don't budge. What's the budget?
Okay, talk about it.
That's that new Meg.
Nah, that shit hard
Oh my god.
Fuck Carolyn.
No,
Fuck
really.
Carolyn. We on Megan.
Fuck that lady.
Nah.
B
that shit-
Stallion.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for real.
Boy, she need to. Boy.
The
We
fucking
on
stallion.
we on Meg. Okay, so she just dropped an album, guys, and the name of the album is TRAUMAZINE. Album that
I ain't gonna lie. That's the album.
Twinzo,
Just the title.
Twinzo.
Sorry. Keep going.
TRAUMAZINE. Girl, I could barely get through it with a straight face.
You're
so you
hilarious.
felt me. It was literally coming up. That is my Gemini twin. But y'all, so it's called TRAUMAZINE, and
It makes sense.
It sounds like she took her time writing the album, but it was very quick when they decided what to name it. But I listened to the album. There were parts where she, expressed her
vulnerable side.
side.
So anxiety.
Anxiety, kind of
I'm
talking
crying.
about it.
Yes.
She really kind of painted the picture on a lot of shit.
yeah.
But yeah, she did.
She did.
Okay, so let's wait. Let's go back to the title because TRAUMAZINE actually is a meaning behind it. So it's a fictional chemical that is released in your brain when you're forced to deal with painful emotions caused by traumatic events and experiences. And let's keep it real, throughout her whole entire career, we've seen all the trauma she's experienced, from her mom dying, from her grandmother dying, from getting shot in front of everybody and have to deal with just the whole
Falling out with
yes,
friends.
exactly. Her friend. Like, so we really get into that story on this album because she talks about that. She talks about like her anxiety and like not being able to trust anybody. And like the fact that she has bad days too. And everybody just kind of puts her in this fun girl, whatever. Like she got anxiety, she got issues, and she had to literally experience this in front of everybody.
And she's also
Like-
explaining that she doesn't have to explain. Like she's saying like, I don't have to tell y'all shit. Like respectfully, it's my business. And I love the fact that she's talking her shit. On top of the fact that she is being vulnerable and she's expressing like, I've been going through a lot of shit and this is where I am mentally and emotionally. But I also love when a black woman tells y'all to shut the fuck up. I just love it. And she literally was just like going off on everybody, old friends. Like we know the girl she's talking about.
We know.
Like old dudes
Sucks to
that she was
suck.
messing with, like just in situations in general, the internet, like people speaking on her name, people speaking on her music, like this was just really her release of just like, stop fucking playing with me. And I love to see it because her last few projects have been a little more on the poppy side, a little more on the fun side, a little more, but with this project she put the fucking hammer down.
I
Respectfully.
agree. I totally agree.
She was very on theme. Like, I think every song had some dose of something, like some dose of exactly the TRAUMAZINE, right? And like now learning that there's a real definition to the word, that's cool. It doesn't change mine.
I mean, it's a weird
I
word.
still like that though, because now for me that makes me appreciate the album a little bit more. You know what I mean? I like this side of Megan, and it's unfortunate that obviously she has to go through these things, but like it's one of the same reasons why we like a Mary J. Blige and we like a Be Happy or a, I'm going down or whatever the case may be. Like we to be able to translate your art, translate your trauma into this type of art, it takes some mastery and it takes some, you know what I'm saying, some skill to do it. And overall, I think it's dope. I like this side of Megan. I want her to continue to be able to make music like this. I don't want her to have to keep going through trauma to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her to have to keep experiencing this, you know what I'm saying, this chemical, but she was in her bag and she came out spitting, and I love that shit.
She was in her bag.
And she got it out. I hope she feels good about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when she gets a chance to perform these songs, hopefully it's a release for her, and hopefully she can at some point just like move past this. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So you know what I mean. But shout out to Megan. Like, she dropped this shit quick. Like, we seen we seen the words, we seen a little trailer, and then boom, she just dropped it, and I was like,
I do wonder what's behind that, because she literally just said, "Here's my project." But although they said it's her last one with
so that's all
one,
so
yeah, that's probably why. Okay.
Even more sense.
I love it. That's why, it's perfect.
And
like,
she threw a shot
closure
because she was talking about like the girls try to rap like her, but they'll never be able to do it like her. I can't remember how she said it, but basically that's what she said. It's like, bitch, you think you have the recipe, bitch, but you don't have the sauce, so it doesn't matter. Right. And we know exactly who she was speaking about on that. Like, she just, when I say she put the hammer down, like, she really addressed everything without directly addressing everything.
But directly addressing.
Yes. And in the style of, like, stop playing with me. She took all that pain and all of the bullshit and the drama and the mess and channeled it in her pen, and she ate.
And isn't that what being a carefree black girl is all about?
All of that.
Channeling that motherfucking pain.
Yeah.
And making it into a motherfucking check at the least.
You
don't always have to make it into a check, but she showed y'all, y'all been wanting me to talk? I'm about to put it in these bars.
Exactly.
I'm about to put it in these bars, and that was a very carefree black girl way for her to approach it.
Beautiful.
Bops.
The joint with
what you like?
Lotto.
Key Glock.
Oh.
That one too.
Oh yeah, Ungrateful is the one. I feel like that should have been the next single.
I would
honestly.
agree.
Oh, with Glock. Y'all like the
They gonna eat
Ungrateful?
that
Y'all
Ungrateful hit from.
And I love that because she says Young Dolph's her favorite rapper.
Yeah.
So.
They gonna eat that video
I like
up.
the
Video
combo.
for Ungrateful. Girl, the looks.
I can't wait.
You know, Key Glock a dressing ass, snazzy ass nigga, and
that's
Meg
the
is
man.
Meg.
Baby.
You know that shit gonna come
Yeah.
together.
I'm excited.
On that
I honestly
that
really
shit's gonna be
love
icy.
1 through 4. Like, she came
Yep.
hard.
Yep.
Like,
I agree.
back to back to back to back. Love it.
Exactly
Not
what I
nice. Was
want.
fire. Budget. Lotto came hard.
Lotto.
I love it.
Standing on my person, I don't walk around with tension. She
Yes.
said, no for standing on my business. I don't walk around with tension, and I don't. And I do.
Shay felt
I
that.
felt seen. I can't wait to take a picture good enough for that to be the caption.
No, respectfully. The captions.
Yes,
Meg said, "I'm sick of bitches acting player when they really green."
Listen.
Can we
Listen.
fucking talk about it?
Listen.
Because you hoes are weird and lame.
Exactly.
And I never forget it.
She put the hammer down. I'm just gonna keep saying she put the hammer down.
What was
Because
the
you
first
did.
song y'all put on repeat?
Ungrateful.
Ungrateful for sure.
Ungrateful?
I hit that back about 3 times, and then I continue.
The ladies really love Glizzock. As a DJ, I just, I like that. I appreciate that because that's
Bitch
my
over
baby.
here testing the crowd.
I gotta see what the fuck is.
That's gonna be the fan
Testing
favorite
the
for
waters.
sure.
Yeah,
I really like how her and Rico actually sounded good together. I was really like, that's gonna be weird, but they actually sounded good together. Star Rock was scary.
And yes, what a better song to put a Rico feature on than a song named Scary.
I get Hottie Ween. This was gonna go up in Hottie Ween.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, we're gonna get a video. We're gonna get a video.
We're gonna get
getting
the
a
video
video.
in October.
Actually, we should.
We're getting a video.
Megan's a smart bitch.
Yes,
I know her's gonna be the one she's gonna be pushing. Like,
That's
it's
gonna be
very
in
catchy.
some shows for sure.
Yes.
So
TikTok's gonna go crazy.
Very, like, yeah.
What
I
round?
think that's
My
gonna be
fave.
her TikTok song. So cause I'm like, she came so hard from 1 to 4, and then when I heard her, I was like, oh, the album's about to transition a little bit. I'm like,
exactly.
okay,
Go
this
for
is.
me.
I'm like, this is her. Maybe her ballroom track. She did that show, you know what I'm saying, not too long ago. You know what I mean? And she's like, stepping out. And I feel like because she's so transparent, and this is a different album from her, she still needs something that's like fun and like TikTok-ish. You know what I'm saying? And I think this was good. I
She
like
the
it.
number one booked festival artist. She knows.
Yeah.
She played the cards right with this
I
one for
like
real.
anxiety a lot. I know I said that before, but I just really, really appreciated that because it was so transparent. Like,
That's when we get the story.
Yeah.
Everything vulnerable. Yes.
and she can't handle smoking weed. I was like, dang, Megan, baby.
I'm
I
surprised.
feel seen.
Me personally.
But me, on the other hand, I'm gonna turn up.
I respect liked it. I got one question. Do y'all think that Pressurelicious verse was worth $250?
No, because she could have paid my student loans in some more about 3-4 times, respectfully. Like,
she gave Future $250,000.
Future need to get her a refund. No cap. Like, Future, what you really need with $250,000?
It was good. I like it, but it was not worth it.
It wasn't worth it. I would say it sounds better with the album. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think like now that it's what you hear with the album, it makes sense. And I don't know what happened when it first dropped. I don't know if like
it was the cover
collectively
art.
We was just like expecting to something different, or like it was just too much going on music wise.
Yeah,
it's not a bad song. She did say like initially like he rapped over the whole joint, so she had to kind of chop it up and kind of like fit it where it's at. So maybe that's why. But I don't know. But like I don't think the song's bad. I don't like the name.
It'll probably grow on us.
But I don't think it's terrible. But it's not getting good reception. Like and collectively, like it's not. And I don't know, maybe it'll change, but y'all seem to really like Ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? So like,
she might
you're not gonna go to
Pressurelicious.
Like that might make sense. Cut out some of them verses, because. But I don't. It might not be.
What if she make it an open verse challenge? She need to do that.
No. Leave it alone.
The verses are the problem. I think the issue with the song, because I don't think the song is bad. I think that it was decent. When I first heard it, I thought it was decent. It's not a song I'm gonna play all the time like the song with Shinsia. I've never played it again.
Right.
But I don't think it's a terrible song. It's just, okay, it's cute.
Yeah.
I think the issue with the song is it sounds like she was trying to make Pressurelicious a thing. Like,
okay.
Like she was trying to get the girls to hear Pressurelicious. Oh my God, I'm Pressurelicious. I'm a vibe. It's not.
Okay, that makes sense. That might make sense. That might be why.
So y'all think that we need to leave the Pressurelicious alone?
For now.
Leave
we gonna act like it.
There's
a
lot of other bops though. I really like Gifting a Curse, and I like Red Wine. I mean, I think overall
she's a very freaky
Red
girl.
Wine was cute.
She's a freaky girl.
Red Wine was cute. I like that too, though.
You should.
I'm like, I want to know what your favorite Red Wine is, sis. Like, what's your
favorite red wine?
I'm not really red wine.
That song
should be smoking.
No, I like wine. But I can't say I have a favorite wine yet.
No. So speaking of shit that needs to be left alone, and you know what? As the newest host, you know, I really take this platform seriously. Like, this is something that I really, you know, I fuck with this, right? We have a platform and we need to uphold it.
Oh shit!
Please.
What you about to say, though?
No, literally.
For the love of God,
the Lord,
leave plastic off the sofa alone. So you can't do it. You can't.
You try.
Well,
I liked it. I think JoJo did a good job.
JoJo did a good job because JoJo is JoJo. Yeah. You bitches are barely Bobby Brown. And I want you all to feel empowered to do great things, but I want you to use your voice for the right. You are not. When Beyonce, the way that she used her voice as an instrument on the whole Renaissance album, and y'all heard Plastic Off the Sofa and thought TikTok challenge?
Definitely.
What?
I like it though. I think it's cute because it's the same thing they did with Jasmine Sullivan and On It and Insecure. I think it's
and the
cute,
same thing they did with Usher and his
girl, you gonna do it?
No, there is a video of me out on the interwebs doing the challenge and being good at it. But here's the thing. I know what to play with and I know what the fuck not to. Exactly. That Usher, he's a beautiful singer. Of course, you know, he has the voice for it. That was beautiful. The way Beyonce slid off the sofa with the plastic on the sofa, she slid off of the sofa.
Respectfully.
With her vocal range, why would we make that into a TikTok challenge? I don't like it. Wow. I don't like it. I think y'all need to leave it alone the same way that y'all tried to do hours and hours and was doing minutes and minutes. I don't like it.
Oh my Lord. Well, speaking of good singers, Ari Lennox dropped a new project. Yes. Well, not project, a single.
Hoodie.
Did y'all get a chance? To partake?
Yeah, I love it. I love how she sings on it. Like, for real, yes, I love it.
I love it too.
Listen.
And I'm ready for the album.
Yeah, Ari rarely misses for me. Like, she don't really have too many bad songs. Like I've been
She can
waiting for some new.
sing.
Yeah, I've been waiting for some
She
new
brought me
Ari.
some vocals.
Yeah,
I like the
Hoodie
visuals behind it too.
Yeah,
Like,
Isaiah
Yes.
Rashad.
The visual, I love it because I love Ari, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's gonna have to grow on me. Like the song itself is gonna have to grow.
I will say it's so much drop that I haven't listened to it as much as the others because I have been into all these albums. But this one, I'm definitely gonna run back and run it like crazy because I just love like the voice she brought is really great, and it really I'm anticipating what she's gonna deliver on her next project.
I think that's what's gonna like. This is to lead up to that. Like it's the mid-August. Like we're going into the fall. Like it's gonna be playing. You're
and it's called
hear it
Age,
out.
Sex, Location.
You know what I'm saying? So like I think that
Y'all wasn't
I think
outside.
it's gonna grow, huh?
They're gonna love
Y'all
this at the
wasn't
lounge.
outside with that ASL.
Okay, cuffing season.
Bye.
Y'all was
Cuffing
not
season.
outside.
They're gonna love this at the
Listen,
lounges.
sidekick gang over
Yo,
here.
I'm
Definitely.
so
ASL
excited.
real quick.
I am so excited.
before my time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'd
and that's
love
fine,
to see
that's
it.
fine.
We
That's
do.
fine,
I
yeah.
like the song though. I think it was cute.
It's
Yeah,
very cute.
so,
Ari's
you know.
great.
Speaking of cute, rap shit.
Rap.
Y'all got a chance to tune in.
Got the
I
girls in the
watched-
chokehold.
I watched the first couple episodes. I love it. I think it's written great, and all, they got their roles. Like I truly enjoy it.
Rap shit is excellent.
Excellent.
It's excellent. I think that it's very entertaining. I think that it's not corny. Like that's something that could have just been made so corny and like what? And it's just delivered and like even just like how it's I don't know, like the visual of it is just like I feel like I'm right there. Like I feel like you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm hanging out with the girls. Like I as a DJ, I absolutely love the music selection. I think that it's so good and like how they play with everything, the seducing scheme, like that was fly. And scheme, like you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Paying homage to Kaya crazy ass, you know what I'm saying? With the K Wayne, you know what I'm saying? But rap shit is great. Like I'm so interested to see where like that gets taken. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Issa Rae does such a good job of just developing characters. And it's like every character is just so fine tuned to who they are, and it's just like wow.
Yes.
I love who Blue plays. Like I knew it. I was like, they're gonna have a crazy manager. Like they about to have a crazy manager. But I haven't gotten past like the first couple episodes, so
They
I'm
only are like
excited.
4
I
or
won't
5.
spoil it.
It's only like 4 or 5.
I'm excited
So
to
we
see more.
It's good. I told y'all that Mia was gonna be a star. Chameleon. I told y'all she was gonna eat down.
You did.
And
And
look
with
at
the
her.
accent.
Eating
The
down.
best thing TV has seen right now. Like
Nah,
Mia's
she's
just
doing
that
it.
girl. Like she's so fun and just fly and like on her shit. And like her homegirls are haters, but it doesn't matter because she's eating. Like, I just love her. I like I can't think of her character's name right now, but I like the second character as well. But Mia just steals the show for me every time. Like,
Shut up. Is it? That's the shut up.
but Mia just steals it. Like I can't help it. I love
That's
her.
great.
I like it. And I think part of that and why it's so authentic is that Issa did reach out to, you know, some of the women rappers out there, you know what I mean, who like can relate, you know. I know she reached out to the City Girls, you know what I mean. I know she reached out to Dreezy. I know that's my bitch. Like she reached out to, so you know, I'm excited to see more of that. Like, what else we gonna get from that? And I know we're gonna get more bops, you know what I mean, and everything else. So like, this is gonna be great. Stop giving us 30-minute episodes, yo. Like, I don't know, get out that pocket. I want like hour
Issa.
episodes from Issa. Please give us something.
Issa,
Like, they're so cute, but like, give us more.
I know it ends, and I'm like, wait, that's it.
No. But Issa's taking over. Like HBO Max is hers.
She's
Right
on their
now.
throats. She's really
But
is.
she has rap shit and she has Sweet Life. Which
Sweet
both
Life.
of those
I
shows.
haven't got into that
10
yet.
out of
Oh, so yeah, she takes
We're about to
it
fight. We're about
from
to fight.
from the scripted series to like reality TV, and we actually get to see.
So
how
could
these
y'all,
people
like,
are.
what is Sweet Life?
Explain
what
it
is
to
about?
me.
Put us on.
Put me on.
So it follows like this group of LA, like I guess you could say like influencers, creatives, and just kind of how they deal with each other as being friends. Some is like managers, event planners, like
PR.
they have their own businesses, podcasts, like all these things. So it's just really cool to see how they intertwine because you know how LA is just like a whole scene. So Yeah, it's kind of very drama filled.
It's like
Very,
real
very
world
drama.
for
It's so
creatives.
good.
It
It's
sounds
so
like the
fun.
real world for creatives.
Basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
not
But like
Sweet
it's
Life,
like
real world.
type shit, like,
that.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. I
I might get into it. I might. I mean, it's Easter show, so you know, I'm gonna show some love. I'm gonna watch an episode or two. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, my black girl.
Disclaimer.
But, okay.
Cheryl is odd. Cheryl and Gerald. Very odd.
and
people.
Gerald.
Oh, those are characters
yeah,
on the
are they
show.
twins?
Yeah,
They're
weird.
No,
Who
they're
that?
a couple.
They're a couple. That's
They're
annoying.
very
I hate them
strange.
already.
Yeah, I was gonna say they sounded
Cheryl
the
and
same.
They're just
They're very
lame,
ride or die,
like just lame individuals. At least on the show, I don't know them personally to call them lame, but the things that they do on the show is just odd. I'm very much Team Thailand, Team Miami.
Thailand. I really was liking her. I thought she was gonna be my favorite, but as the season, like first season progressed, I just felt like she was kind of about all the drama. Like,
I don't know.
so yeah, I think so. And then she kind of always was crying, trying to make people feel, you know, bad about situations. I just feel like she was very much setting up the plays, essentially,
I
to
agree.
me, and then kind of dragging some of the situations. So I don't know, but I will see how season 2 is, because now that they've seen themselves and like houses, I don't know.
She takes more accountability in season 2. I'll say.
Okay,
that. Definitely. Becky is still weird. Everything from season 1 that she was mad about, she's still mad about.
So
But
I
when you
got
watch it play out, because I feel like this whole season is kind of about accountability, and they're all just like, the things that you're doing are not okay. Like, even with Thailand, like, they're really holding her accountable of, like, no, girl. Like, the things that you
so
say,
I'm glad to hear
it's
that.
not okay.
spicy. So like, do I have to watch season 1 to get season 2? Or can
Yeah, I mean, because they're gonna bring up a lot of things from the last season.
got it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
A lot of the
got it.
situations and why people have
Not a
tension,
binger.
why they got tension.
It's a binger.
It's
I like
a
PJ
big-
too. I actually like PJ. I feel like everybody be trying to pick on him a little bit.
No, I don't
I
like
like PJ.
That's the weirdest one, too.
Oh my goodness.
No. It's
He's a little flexer.
But yeah,
Well,
y'all
P
gotta
Valley.
get into it.
Well, P Valley's going on this weekend. I think it's a season finale, so I'm gonna be able to catch up. I'm gonna have to find a new show.
They got 2 more
Like I said.
episodes, maybe.
No, I think
it's
tonight's
the
the season finale. Yes.
And it just started. Like,
I'm
what
like,
happened?
I feel like they gave us
After
so much.
3
and now
years.
how are we gonna conclude?
Oh,
Honestly.
I don't know, y'all. I'm nervous.
Somebody
Somebody gonna die tonight.
Or should I say big murder?
It's it's the finale.
If Mississippi dies,
Somebody. I don't know,
you
y'all.
will never catch me
I
watching
don't
P Valley
know. But we gonna talk about it next episode.
again. Yes, we are. Get into it.
We gonna get into it. So yeah,
okay.
If y'all see me in all black next time,
It's a funeral.
you will understand why. Because I will have to lay the show. I think the only person, if Mercedes dies, I'm not watching it.
I'm
If
gonna be
Mississippi
mad.
dies, I'll still watch it.
I don't think Mercedes gonna die.
I don't know. They keep playing with my sister's arm.
You know
They keep
what?
playing with her arm. I don't know. Like,
She pregnant. Well, I don't want to spoil nothing. Damn, my bad.
oh my
No,
God.
that's that girl. So I had it. Never mind.
Never mind. Nope. So, anyways,
Yeah.
Moving forward, next
Anyway,
episode, we
girl,
will
we
get
just
into
gonna talk
it.
about it.
Speaking of hot shit, Tabitha Brown has a cooking show, and she be getting a lot of
Really?
shit up.
Vegan cooking show.
The
Okay.
first vegan cooking show to be on Food Network.
Come on,
That's
Auntie.
a big deal.
Come on,
I used to watch Food Network when I was like 8 or 9 years old.
The baddies watch
Food
the Food Network. We were
Yes.
just
Okay.
talking about. The baddies knew about a barefoot Contessa in the 3rd grade.
out of
Rachel
here.
Ray. I was watching
Out of here.
Rachel Ray.
Like,
Okay.
Come on.
But you know what happens after a cooking show? She could do whatever.
No, really.
She's already showing niggas that she could do whatever. She got the clothing line in Target. Like
Target line, whole
popping.
line,
I heard
lifestyle
that's
line.
doing really
lifestyle
good.
line. They got dog stuff too, right, nigga?
Yeah, they got the dog pets, the ottomans. She got little decor. She has little scarves for your puppy.
I love her.
She got it all, and now
I
she
want
has
her
a
to have
cooking
everything.
show. That's kind of where she was getting popular, doing the TikToks with the videos with her voice, and it was like okay. And she's putting us on
That's
to
your
vegan.
Yeah, I have no desire to be a vegan, but I'm gonna watch it.
That's
In
the
the same way, I have
thing.
no desire to be a chef, but Master Chef, ooh, baby, I'm the
Get 'em
number
out the
one
pack.
subscriber.
Get 'em out the pack.
I'm the number
I just
one
feel
viewer.
like I would probably go vegan if I had more recipes. So I would definitely want to check out what she's like deliver because the food
I'm
be
too
good.
picky.
I'll
I'm
put something
keeping
towards
a
her light
buck.
bill. I'll watch
It be
it.
good.
I was so towards I like this. I wanted to have lights. I mean, yeah.
Exactly. I'll
You
put something
know.
towards, the cable.
Come
I'll
on now.
stream it.
I have fun with y'all. I want to see you fail because you don't want to eat no chicken wings. But
I want her to continue.
I'm going to apply those recipes and put meat into it.
Right.
Okay.
Instead of
It's all
cauliflower
about the
wings.
sauce anyway.
A lot of my
The sauce.
favorite black creators right now are like doing vegan shit, and I be watching it like I would never eat that, but I'm so proud of you.
Meg says she's
Keep popping and
vegan.
thugging it out.
Meg says she's vegan.
My
now.
black kings and queens
My
keep
back-
thugging it out. But me personally,
Black
I'm gonna
kings.
fuck up a chicken wing. Respectfully.
But,
But I love to see
but me on the
I'm
other
in
hand,
support.
oh, I'm gonna turn up.
Okay? And a lamb chop.
No,
I
love
like
me
a
some
spicy
Captain
chicken
Brown.
sandwich. I like a filet
Okay.
mignon.
oh,
You know
well,
what
let
I'm
me
saying?
out. Maybe a barbecue wing, Candy.
Come on now, stop playing with me. You know I'm fuck with those. Throw them in the trash. Trash. Such a trash
Please.
barbecue flavor wing.
Wow.
Don't ever go out with me and order barbecue wings. That'll be the last time we go out and get wings ever in life. I swear to God.
She's dead the
Yo,
fuck
I'm
serious.
dead serious.
What about
I'm
Korean barbecue?
Huh?
Korean barbecue.
No.
No.
That's fire.
No.
No.
Get a real wing flavor.
No barbecue.
Korean barbecue
Be
is original.
wings. Unless we're getting it from the barbecue itself. No.
I don't like barbecue chicken, so that's
Well,
not my
You
type.
you supposed to be a chicken eater and you don't like
I
barbecue
do.
chicken.
Every other flavor though. I don't like barbecue.
What's your favorite chicken wing
You
flavor?
talking about like
Mad
barbecue
random,
like
real
off
quick,
of the
real quick.
grill, Kiana?
Sweet chili.
Sweet chili.
Cajun ranch.
Cajun. What the fuck? Cajun ranch?
I'm a wing connoisseur.
What the
Cajun
fuck?
ranch.
Where the hell did you get that at?
It's in Florida, in my hometown. Like they make them all the time.
Cajun? I ain't never heard of that
Sounds
shit.
good.
It's in
Mild lemon pepper.
Okay.
Let me get hot.
Wings,
Lemon
extra
pepper
cr-
Give me the
sprinkles.
flats.
Extra with extra crunchy.
No, respectfully, and a peach drink.
Say
Period.
Cajun ranch. I ain't never.
And with a straight face though. That was the thing about it though.
Are you serious?
I
Like,
meant what I said, and I said what I said. I stand 10 toes on that occasion ranch because when you try it, you're gonna see what I'm putting down. You're gonna pick it up.
wow, that's interesting.
But yes, Tabitha, you're a bop sister. We gonna watch you. We gonna
Support.
get into your show.
All the things.
Like all of the
I'ma
bop,
try
all of the
something.
bop segment today, everything's been a bop.
Everything's
It's a bop.
No flops.
Come
No
on.
flop.
No flops.
Black girls are doing it,
see what
baby.
you're
Black girls are doing it.
They are, one way or the other.
Yes, all bops, no flops.
All bops, no flops, and another heavy hitter,
Flo Millie.
Flo Millie.
And, like, please, ho, why are you still here? You still here, ho?
Put some
Like,
respect on my
she's
girl.
doing the thing. I love the project.
2 for 2.
I love it.
I think she's
I
so
love it.
creative in the rollout. I think she's so just like really stamping. I feel like, of course, we've already appreciated her, but with this one, she's stamping her foot on their throats. Like, this is my
Yes.
sound. This is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. I love it.
She's
Yeah,
a fun rap girl.
Exactly. I've always loved the energy she brought to the track. Like, she's always like delivering like her, like she's like, this is the take. And she's really delivering it every single time. So I really appreciate that. Like, all of it was so good.
It was
And
good.
I could
Overall.
run it back right now.
Yes, it has high replay value, and that I respect. Like, in this microwave era, like, it's very easy to listen to a project and be like, okay, that was cute, and like not play it. It's like, no, there was immediately songs that I wanted to go back and like, nah,
Listen
this
to.
yeah, like, you know what I mean. So shout out to Flo Millie, baby, you did that, girl.
You
I
did that.
agree. I've listened to it numerous times. I feel like it makes me feel like that girl. Like, Flo Millie just puts you in that mood of like, I'm that bitch. Like, feeling myself, I'm conceited.
Yeah.
She just, I don't know. She just makes me feel like, woo, the girls can't see me. Like, the girls are just not touching me.
Mm-hmm.
As we should be. So you're a bop, Flo. Thank you, girlie.
Bop.
Yes.
We're looking forward to more from you, and we're gonna keep playing. I'm gonna keep playing the project personally.
Keep it going.
So honestly, we had to dedicate this whole segment to the one and only Beyonce, because Renaissance album was just it.
Mm-hmm.
It was it. Like you said, Flo Millie makes you feel like that girl. As soon as I turned it on, this first song, I Am That Girl, literally, my confidence just soared. I just love everything that she's speaking about. She just made me feel so good. And like everything that she was talking about, like, I love it.
Yeah.
Did y'all feel the same way?
I loved it.
Okay, you loved it. I listened, so I loved it too. I will honestly say that listening to it, I felt free, right? Like I was in LA, I was with my girls, like you know what I'm saying. I had to absorb it in a different way. I haven't been able to go back and absorb it personally yet. I'm kind of somewhat in a different space now. Not that it doesn't make me feel free, right? But that's a different type of free, and I'm in a different space. So I'm looking forward to going back and indulging it after a little bit. Like sometimes I like listening to things after it passes. You know what I mean? I like the duration. I love how it's making women feel empowered and free. Yes, you know what I mean? Like the going totally with the name and on theme and things like that. So that's just me personally. You know what I mean? Like, and that doesn't take away from how everybody else has experienced and what they feel. But again, I do see the effects of this album, and I'm looking forward to seeing the long-term effects of this album, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So,
I mean, she's here to stay.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And this is Act 1.
It's just Act 1. The word on the street, there's about 3 acts. So we'll see what else, like what attitude she's bringing on the next couple albums. But this one really just gave me made me feel good.
What track makes you feel the most freest? Is it I'm That Girl?
I would say Alien Superstar. Just being you, like be your unique self and who you are, like that just makes me feel good about myself. Just be like, you know what, I am an alien. And I am like a superstar. I already told y'all I was weird in the last episode, so yes, it just was just like yes. I feel like all the words she was speaking, like the first 3 songs, every single word she was speaking, I just felt like she was speaking directly to me. Like yes.
Feeling seen, feeling
heard, and then even like thick and like just the names of the songs, just like everything was just like
that I love.
That America has a problem. That's the one for me.
I was gonna say
church girl, because you know coming up in the church, I was like, you know what? I don't have to be the church. You know, I could be who I want to be and whatever I want to do. If I want to be sexualized or whatever, like I was like, yes, I love it.
I love this. This is great. We need that type of music.
Yeah, you know? It's like really been a minute since I like replayed an album, and because it made me feel away. Like I feel like it's probably been like since 2017 that I was listening to songs that just made me feel, and like this really made me feel away.
Was that SZA?
September 12th, 2017.
You know,
where was Doves in the Wind?
Literally. June 9th, 2017 to be exact.
Nah, for real.
What about you?
It didn't really make me feel too much personally, honestly. Just because I don't think, like you said, I don't think I'm in that space right now. But I love Cuff It. There's songs that on the album that I love. I think that it's a good album, but I do agree that I love the energy that's out right now because of the album. Like I love how like it makes other people feel. I love to hear that it makes you feel so seen and just so like I just love the energy that's out right now just from Beyonce's project. Like the woman is powerful. Okay, the woman is powerful. Like what's out there right now, I love to see it, and I hope it just continues, but not in the weird way of like people trying to get like a moment off of this moment. Like I hope it just continues to be beautiful.
I think it is going to continue to like uplift people. I think that it's important as musicians, like they continue to provide this type of music that if you like, it's not their job per se, but like if you can't go a different direction, why give us another Lemonade? Why give us another B-Day? Why give us another, give us something that during this time where it's dark, where we just experience all this traumatic things, you know what I mean? Give us something to look forward to listen to make us feel good.
I definitely want to dance when I
listen.
She showed us humanity.
Yes.
I think that's the thing that's actually taking it as far as it's going. It's because it's like, of course, you know, we think of Beyonce as Beyonce, like on the oh my god, Beyonce, like, but like she showed her vulnerable side. She showed her she touched on subjects as far as just like the recession that we're going through that nobody wants to talk about.
Exactly.
She touched on it, but she also made it fun and freeing and just like it just was like, wow, you know that niggas is out here broke,
right?
Yeah. Beyonce, you know that I'm poor.
Yeah,
But-
she's carefree.
Yeah, no, it was very carefree. It's very freeing.
Yeah, so
beautiful.
We love you,
music
B.
reflecting the times. Keep making good feeling music so we can be feeling good and feeling free. It's important.
Yes.
It's important.
Please.
All right, y'all. And I just wanted to mention a girl to watch. I've had this big song on repeat for a while. And I know a few people might know about her. Her name is Ombre. Have you ever heard about her?
Yes.
Been hearing more and more.
Yes.
Okay, so good. Excuse me. I'm happy that y'all know her because she is a girl to watch. She's signed to Rock Nation. She's from Louisiana, and she has this song called "I'm Baby," and it's getting real big, like spins right now and good rotation and traction. She just dropped a project called 3000 Degrees, but she has this other project called Pulp Fiction. And that's where a lot of people started to get familiar with her. So I would go back and listen to that first. She has this song called Gucci Slides. And then come on, you feel me? Okay, so we here. And then go and listen to that project. But Baby, definitely a joint. Put it on your sex playlist, all that. But yeah, Ombre, girl to watch. Remember where y'all heard it first.
It's another song on that Pulp
Fiction
album. That's really the one. It's called Fubu.
Oh, yep.
I feel like I've heard that song.
Clapper 3000. If you need one, if you trying to clap a cheek, throw it on.
But you probably already heard her music because she's a very good writer.
She gets
writes a lot
placements.
for Kehlani.
She
Destin
gets
Conrad.
placements.
Good.
You probably heard her already, but get into her.
But watch her. You
But
probably
watch
heard her,
her.
but watch her.
The video was fire too to Baby too. So yeah, like literally go watch her. She can play instruments. She be playing the guitar and shit. Like she's like really dope. I'm excited for that. I'm an R&B girl, so you know I get excited for that. Okay, so watch her.
Period. Well, where can the people watch y'all? Where can the people listen to y'all? What's tea?
You can watch me on Twitter at MyCandyRain. Make sure you add the E. Definitely on Instagram. I'm on TikTok too. And yeah, just My Candy Rain, DJ Candy Rain. As long as you add the E, you'll find me, baby.
Yes, you guys, this is Nika. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Carpe Nika. And be sure to follow my blog, Broke to Dope. You can follow on Twitter at Broke to Dope with the number 2.
Putting on dope ass shows.
And Broke to Dope. BrokeToDope.com spelled out on Instagram.
That's beautiful. I am brand name Shay. You can catch me on Instagram doing ridiculous things. And my Instagram is brand BRAND name NAME Shay SHAY, as well as my Twitter is brand name Shay, TikTok brand name Shay, and brand name Shay. Consistency.
Yes,
we love it. She's the brand and the brand is her. So if that's what you're trying to do, then that's what you're trying to do.
Hey.
Well, period. And you already know the vibes. It's your girl, Rebellious Kiana. You can find me on Instagram. Exactly. You can find me. Branded now. Like, I love it.
So I couldn't help myself.
Instagram and Twitter at Rebellious Kiana. Again, I say it every time. It's KIANA. Okay? It's not, there's no Q's, no KY's. KIANA, babe. Rebellious Kiana, you know the vibes. You can also find me on TikTok at New Sunny D. And make sure that you follow, tap in with all of us. Okay. Thank you for listening to Carefree Black Girl powered by Revolt TV. But babe, you need to follow us. Okay. Follow us individually, but also follow us on Twitter at CFBGPOD and on Instagram at Carefree Black Girl Inc. That's just INC. And use the hashtag Carefree Black Girl to keep up with us. Tell us what songs make you get free on Beyonce's Renaissance. What bops are you listening to?
What girls you watching?
Thank you.
But
Let us
consensually.
know what tea is.
Like, what's up?
Connect with us. Just let us know how you're feeling about the episode and everything that we talked about today. And also you're already listening to us, but please subscribe to us wherever you listen to your podcast. We're here. We're black. We're carefree. And we're doing the thing.
You feel me?
Doing a thing.
You dig?
We out.
We out. Bye.
Adios. I'm missing 2 fingernails.